Welcome to VoIP Systems Security. In the next few minutes, we will explore the critical threats facing voice over IP systems and the proven defenses that keep communications secure. This is practical knowledge condensed from the full Udemy course. Let us dive in. We begin by understanding how VoIP systems work and the specific threats that target their unique architecture. Securing VoIP systems starts with understanding the core protocols and the specific attack vectors that exploit them. SIP handles call setup and teardown, but its text-based nature makes it vulnerable to manipulation and spoofing attacks. SRTP encrypts the actual voice data, preventing eavesdroppers from listening to our conversations even if they intercept the traffic. TLS protects the signaling channel, ensuring that call setup information cannot be intercepted or tampered with in transit. Toll fraud can cost organizations thousands of dollars in a single weekend if attackers compromise a poorly secured system. Without proper encryption, VoIP calls can be captured and reconstructed by anyone with access to the network path. Now let us examine the most dangerous VoIP threats and the specific countermeasures we deploy against each one. Each VoIP threat requires a targeted defense strategy. Here is a practical mapping of the most critical threats to their proven countermeasures. Encrypting both signaling and media streams makes intercepted traffic useless to attackers who capture network packets. SIP-aware firewalls can distinguish legitimate call traffic from flood attacks and drop malicious packets before they overwhelm the system. Combining strong passwords with geographic call restrictions and real-time monitoring stops toll fraud before bills escalate. The stir/shaken framework cryptographically verifies caller identity, making it far harder for attackers to impersonate trusted numbers. A layered security architecture protects VoIP systems at every level, from the network perimeter to the individual endpoint. Session border controllers sit at the network edge, inspecting and filtering all SIP traffic before it reaches our internal systems. Isolating voice traffic on dedicated VLANs prevents data network attacks from crossing over into our voice infrastructure. End-to-end encryption ensures that even if attackers penetrate the network, they cannot decipher our voice communications. Robust authentication prevents unauthorized devices and users from registering with our VoIP system. Continuous monitoring catches unusual patterns like off-hours international calls or registration floods that indicate compromise. The difference between an unsecured and hardened VoIP deployment is the difference between an open door and a fortified perimeter. An unsecured VoIP system is an invitation for eavesdropping, toll fraud, and service disruption. A hardened VoIP system resists attacks at every layer and alerts administrators before threats escalate into incidents. These proven best practices form the foundation of any robust VoIP security program and should be implemented from day one. Network segmentation limits the blast radius of any compromise and prevents data-side attacks from reaching voice systems. VoIP devices are computers and need regular patching, just like servers and workstations, to close known vulnerabilities. Analyzing call records in real time lets us spot toll fraud patterns and shut them down within minutes, not days. Regular penetration tests reveal weaknesses that configuration reviews miss, giving us the attacker's perspective on our defenses. Let us recap the essential insights from our exploration of VoIP system security. Understanding the specific threat landscape is the first step toward building effective VoIP defenses. Without encryption, every voice conversation is essentially a public broadcast for anyone on the network path. No single control is sufficient. Layered defenses ensure that if one control fails, others continue to protect the system. Real-time visibility into VoIP traffic patterns is our best tool for detecting and responding to attacks in progress. If this preview opened your eyes to VoIP security risks, the full Udemy course goes much deeper with hands-on labs, configuration walkthroughs, and real-world attack scenarios. Enroll today and secure your voice infrastructure. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the full course. Until then, keep your voice communications encrypted and monitored.